Alright, so I just got done with the 2021 film project film, Doors. It stars Josh Peck, Lena Esco. Just to name some of the few. There's not really a bunch of, or any huge actors as far as I could tell in here. Outside of Josh Peck being somewhat famous, more of a child star from the 90s and the early 2000s with Nickelodeon. From Drake and Josh, the 90s show, all that, back when he was overweight, and then in Drake and Josh, a certain amount of season, he started going losing weight, which is great. I can applaud that for sure. But, you know, I go into this not knowing what his acting is like, because I really never seen him out of his childhood movies. So, and I know he's like a YouTuber now, he's like one of the original celebrity YouTubers that's apparently a huge thing now for some reason. I guess because of the pandemic. But the plot of this is these doors come out of nowhere that talk to people and make them kill and go crazy. On day one, 1 million of people disappeared and some came back sending... and the military is sending volunteers called knockers to investigate the doors. This is pretty much a type of film you would see on a YouTube decent quality channel. You know, they have the high, big budget films, but then they have the kind of in the middle decent ones that they make. Which is cool, I enjoy them, but they're not like something I go on my way to see. Usually the more short horror films, as I always reference to, those are the ones I usually go after. But this one comes off like something that is like a high budget, or a good high budget, that is something you would see on... I don't know if YouTube still does it, but they tried doing a streaming service. They had tons of stuff with Jake Paul and all that stuff, and stuff that looks like garbage. I'm sorry, it looks like garbage. It really does. And this kind of reminds me of that. The doors look like something, oil or something called ferrofluid, when you put a magnet to it. Now, I had to stop the movie and actually look and find videos of this. And it also looks like a magnet iron powder. The door has this creepy sound when it talks to people, and it moans and growls a lot. Okay? So along with what it looks like, it's just creepy. Now, this is a sci-fi action thriller, or not thriller, action movie. Scratch that. It is a... Let's try this again.
Yo, quiet on the set. Take two.
A sci-fi thriller film. I guess it is. The thing about this film, and there's like a lot of issues with this film, and I literally just got done watching, and I was so happy I got done with it. A lot of close-up panning shots on people and the doors. The score was a mixture of Quiet Place and Stranger Things. Now, I'll say that the highlight. I actually did like that. They did kind of do it over with the panning shots of the doors and the people. Now on to a lot of the issues. Not a fan of the cheesy non-stop fist pump. Well, there was a whole like big scene in there with Josh Peck and two others, and he's kept doing the fist pump, go, you know, that thing. It was just cheesy. There was cheesy jokes in here, a little bit of a cheesy dialogue. Some characters in here were definitely, you know, not enjoyable, for sure. They were definitely so out there. It just stuff that would make you glare at the screen and go, okay. You know, it's just, why? It wasn't, the writing wasn't really that good when it comes to each stories. And they had multiple stories connected to this one of, which is pretty much these aliens, some sort of smart alien kind of whatever you call it. They're doors, and you go into them and stuff and explore. And there was scenes that could tell the wall was pretty clear green screen. If you've seen some of my videos with the green screen, you know what I'm talking about. There's that Viking one that is a parody of APCA annoying commercials that try to make you feel sad for the animals, which it works, but what are you going to do? Other than that, the quality was average. The acting was average. For the most part, there was definitely those characters I was talking about a couple minutes ago were definitely not great acting. There was a pop-up black screen a lot of the time of that would have the white writing on it, and it would just talk. I thought that was a bit excessive when they kept doing that with the talking. They also did it with the wall, where they go onto the wall and they would talk. It would talk and it would tell you what it is, but it was really excessive. And a bit annoying, to be honest. When it comes to Josh Peck's acting in this, it was average. Just like anything else in here, all the actresses and actors are just average. Now, the huge freaking issue I have with this film is the story. What's wrong with the story? It doesn't tell you much, and it keeps leading you on, but then you keep going back to it. I was, for the first part of the film, about 20 minutes in the school, I was hyped for this. It was drawing me in, it looked really cool, and then towards the end of it, it got a little bit corny, kind of teenagery drama that they have with that stuff, and I won't be specific, so it won't piss off people, but yeah, kind of get into that kind of thing. And I thought that was fun. But as soon as it caught to Josh Peck and Lena scene, that was so I don't know how to explain it. It was just so out of the ordinary. It was so over the place. The whole movie kept getting worse and worse and worse when it came to the story. It was just... It was all over the place. And I kept wanting to stop the movie, but the thing is, this movie kept getting so worse and worse that it was like one of those movies that is a train wreck that you had to keep watching. So, you know, I kept watching. It's like, how can this get any worse? It just kept going straight across worse, and then getting, like, at the same time getting a little bit more worse, tiny bit more and more. So here's my rating, and I'll get into it more. Alright, so I'm going to be completely honest with you guys, and I do apologize if the filmmakers come across this and the people in Josh Peck and get upset about it. I really am. I mean, I like small budget project films. Big budget project films, doesn't matter, I like them. And I appreciate them for what they are. And I try to go into these open-minded and as much as I can, and try to be as nice as I can. And try not to shit on them. But this film was absolutely, positively a trash film. That is my opinion. If you in the comments disagree, just leave a dislike, and or please leave a comment of why you disagree. I don't want any disrespectful stuff in here. I want you to respect my opinion, and I will respect yours. But to me, this movie was absolutely one of the worst movies I have seen in a while. Well, except for that Mila Jovovich movie, but I think this is way worse. This is it was trash. Again, my opinion. You have yours. This is mine. I am Berserker King. This is my review for this. My honest review. And I will be checking the comments to see if anyone has any opinions on it, because I want you to give me your opinion. And please, please, please hit that like button. Please subscribe. And I'll have something out tomorrow, hopefully, or Sunday, or even, yeah, for sure Monday, but either Saturday or Sunday. So I love you all. Skull, please stay safe. And yeah, Viking out.